So here we go again. The crowds have gathered in their masses once more as the curtain rises on another series of gladiatorial combats, another season of Italian football. There really is nothing like it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so we go to Jim Beglin for the first time this season. What are your thoughts, Jim?
Well, for me, Peter, this is one of the hardest leagues to predict. It's also one of the hardest to win, of course, as there are a lot of teams who are pretty evenly balanced. There's so many tactical intricacies and complexities too. It makes it pretty difficult to know exactly what to expect, but that's what I really love about it.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
So we're up and running. This then a possible acid test as to who came here better prepared. Now it's Yildiz. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he cuts out the supply. Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Güler. Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yildiz gets into a good position, gets into some space. Come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gehi. Now Schlotterbeck. Cherki. Out for a throw. Fernandez. Kamada. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has been cut short. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Yildiz receives it in a good position here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now the cross. And the finish! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Nicely weighted. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's a sharp little ball here. Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Goulart. Real chance! That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Goulart, quality ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's gone loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yildiz! Goal! Parma! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yildiz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Parma have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
They get a throw in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Goulart, now it's Yildiz. And that's put paid to a promising move. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fernandez. And the counter is on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Parma leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Parma carrying a one-goal lead. Looking for the run. That's a super give and go. That is good strength. And it's made its way to him. Delivers with whip. Yildiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Stood up well to him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Goulet. Yildiz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ball is over the line. He's found a way past. Who played through for the wide man. Gehi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Parma just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He rises! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fernandez, who's set up one goal so far. 60 minutes played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room...
Oh, can he finish? This time, surely! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Sostituzione per il Parma, numero 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Well, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what? And another try! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yildiz, and a chance! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They let a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on them, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Parma still have the cards to affect this game. But he's forced to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The most accurate pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Yildiz. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's in space and looking for options. Now the ball, terrific header! Oh, crossbar! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 7.
Parma making another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 13.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Some good persistent defending here. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Schneider. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hops for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. Played with finesse. Donnarumma claims comfortable. And that will be the final act. It ends in a draw, neither side able to press for the ultimate.